There's actually going to be another train review. I'm going to be reviewing Avanti West Coast Standard Premium class. Hello everybody, me Sam's Welsh Trains and More, back with another vlog, and I should say good afternoon because it's a late start for me today, and that is the main reason because I'm actually going on holiday for a few days. But this vlog then is actually going to be another train review. I'm going to be reviewing Avanti West Coast Standard Premium class. I've been wanting to do this for like 2 years since they introduced it in May 2021, never got around to doing it. What I've heard that it's basically first class without food and drink, so I have prepared and I have brought some food and drink with me. But so let's see what this is like compared to standard class, and let's see how much extra I paid and is it worth it. I'm not going to tell you the price now like I did with my last one for Avanti first class. I'm going to tell you at the end when I arrive in Preston Station. So we're going from Rugby to Preston on board the 1315. I was hoping for refurb, but it's also 9 coaches. It was supposed to be an 11 car, but that was also a refurbed one, so they swapped it for a 9 car, which is a little bit annoying. But yeah, so we've got 9 carriages and no refurbished one, unrefurbished again, which is a shame. Never mind. So yeah, 2,500 this one actually as well. So I have brought a magazine and do some bits and bobs of editing work to keep me occupied during the journey because it goes via Birmingham New Street. Anyway, I'm going to stop blabbing on and let's wait for the train, shall we? First of all, we've got a freight train for you guys. 66528. Right, we're right by zone 5, which is the 9 car stop for the standard premium on the Avanti Pendolinos. Got my suitcase ready. Don't know what's going on with her, but I'm on board 392001. She's always interrupting me. And yeah, sadly it's one of the unrefurbed.
Sorted. See it, say it, sorted.
Sadly it's one of the unrefurbed Pendolinos, but never mind, we'll get a refurbished Pendolino. I did do a refurbished small first class trip on one of them a few weeks back, but never standard premium, and in fact this is my first ever time in standard premium, so let's show you around. Seating is laid out in a 2x1 configuration. There are power sockets, unfortunately no USB on the older style trains. There is a lever to recline your seat up and down, and there is also a armrest. On the unrefurbished units there is a table lamp as well as a reading light, and there is also a little like blind that you can block out the light coming from the window, as well as plenty of luggage space. There's also a small but sturdy coat hook and the reservation system which was working. Our first stop is Coventry. We also call at Birmingham International. There are no international trains serving here though, only international planes from the nearby Birmingham Airport, which isn't actually called Birmingham International Airport, just Birmingham Airport. We then have a 19-minute stop at Birmingham New Street. Right, I've moved tables now to seats 4 and 5 because my original reserve seat, the plug socket's broken and I need to charge my phone, and this table's fully in reserve, so hopefully no one tries to sit opposite me at Birmingham New Street. We've also got a 20-minute stand here at Birmingham New Street, just under 20 minutes. We're due in at 13:48 and then it goes out again at 14:07. And in terms of how comfy the seats are, they're not too bad. Perfect for a long distance journey like I am on. This is one of the smaller stations we serve on the route today. This is Sandwell and Dudley. We then call at Wolverhampton. Avanti West Coast do actually have a depot not too far from here in Oxley. They do. But this is Wolverhampton. Since the December timetable change, the Avanti West Coast services via Birmingham now call also at Stafford, which I think is actually really good for connections. Right, there are toilets available in standard premium. This is like a quite tight one though. There is a disabled one in coach J, which is first. Actually, J's actually also standard premium on my train today. I don't think there's many passengers on board, so they've done 2 standard premium and 1 first. Kind of makes sense. But there's basically just soap, water, dryer and toilet. And to be honest with you, it actually smells quite clean in here for once. My goodness. Anyway, pulling into crew in a minute. Not long left now. I've been doing some bits and bobs of work and reading my railway magazine and listening to some music on board. Only a few people on board actually, quite a quiet service. We then stop at Crewe. This is the largest station that Avanti West Coast do have in their fleet, and pretty much all the trains stop here besides a few Avanti West Coast services which run express from London to Warrington. But we pull in here for a couple of minutes at Crewe Station before we continue onwards towards Preston. We then call at Warrington Banquet. This is actually now one of the 3 stations in Warrington. This one is on the West Coast Main Line. The last stop before we finally call at Preston is going to be Wigan North Western. The town also has another station, which they're pretty much 2 minutes walk apart. I've never actually been to the other one though. Well, that went well. We just left Wigan North Western and now we've been brought to some sort of emergency stop. We were leaving and that's now come to a complete stop. So I don't know what's happened. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. Looks like someone's on the phone on the platform, so I don't know what they're doing. Right, second try to look at it. Looks like we've left now. We're on the route to Preston, so I don't know what happened there. Right here then folks, I've made it to Preston and this is going to end my vlog. Now, to sum up my review of Avanti West Coast Standard Premium, is it worth the price? My ticket was £49.50 for a standard class one for the same journey. It was roughly 35 quid, so it was £15 more paid, and in the short answer is I would pay it again if I could get a good price on it, because sometimes it's really hit and miss. If it was like 50 quid more, 40 quid more, I probably wouldn't do it because it's not much different to standard class in the fact that you get comfier seats. You also get free Wi-Fi, I forgot to mention that. And yeah, but I did find it, considering it was only about £10 to £15 more my journey today, I did find it well worth the money as well. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you want to become a member, some more exclusive perks, there's a join button down there. Like the vlog if you enjoyed it, and comment down below some feedback, we appreciated. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, consider subscribing. It's free, and have the bell for all notifications so you don't miss another video or live stream. Right, take care folks, bye all guys, peace out.